Hello everyone, this is Sean again, and today I'm going to be talking about things I'm going to be reading this quarter. I'm not much of a TBR guy. In fact, I don't even know if I'll get to these. We'll see. But at the moment, these are things that I'm interested in trying to get to for this quarter. One thing I do with my dad is we've been reading a book together. We read Brave New World, The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat, Gilead, and I believe he has confirmed his next pick for us is John Adams, but that will be on there as well. I think it's a pretty big book, so we'll see how that goes. All right, so the first thing that I know I'm going to get to this, is The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin. I've been really enjoying the Broken Earth trilogy. At this time right now, I'm reading The Stone Sky. Hope I might be done by the time this goes up. I have no idea. This one seems a little different, obviously, because it is set in New York City, I believe in modern times. So definitely a different atmosphere than Broken Earth trilogy. Every great city has a soul. Some are ancient as myths, and others are as new and destructive as children. New York City, she's got 6. I don't really know what I'm getting into. I think reactions to this have been kind of mixed, but I look forward to giving it a shot. I mean, at this point, I think I'm going to try to read most, if not all, of what she's written, because I think she's great. All right, and next up, we have The Wind-Up Girl. This won the Hugo and the Nebula Award, so I'm looking forward to this. It is a sci-fi. I'll just read a little bit of this. So this guy meets the wind-up girl, the beautiful and enigmatic Emiko. She's one of the new people, bred to suit the whims of the rich, engineered as slaves, soldiers, and toys. They are the new underclass in a chilling near future where oil has run out, calorie companies dominate nations, and bioengineered plagues run rampant across the globe. So kind of another dystopia book. I've read Brave New World, 1984, Fahrenheit 451. So this seems like kind of right in that kind of area of dystopia, sci-fi, but a little bit more modern. I have seen it compared to Neuromancer by William Gibson, which I have not gotten to yet, but I do own it. Maybe I'll read that first, not quite sure. And I actually read a short story by this author after picking up this book, and I thought the short story was great. So looking forward to reading a full novel. All right, and switching gears quite a bit, we have Cetri by Cormac McCarthy. Sometimes I just need to read about men, turning and spitting. A lot of Cormac McCarthy is just guys spitting into the wind. But this one I'll just read a little bit. So Cornelius Cetri has forsaken a life of privilege with his prominent family to live in a dilapidated houseboat on the Tennessee River near Knoxville. Remaining on the margins of the outcast community there, a brilliantly imagined collection of eccentrics, criminals, and squatters, he rises above the physical and human squalor with detachment, humor, and dignity. So that doesn't really tell you a whole lot. I think this is his longest novel. This copy is a little shy of 500 pages, although it doesn't look it. So I'm looking forward to this one. I've enjoyed No Country for Old Men, which I really liked. All the Pretty Horses, I really liked. Blood Meridian is a difficult read. I'm not sure I'd say I liked Blood Meridian. I'm hoping that this one maybe ups the humor a little bit, so it's not quite so bleak. I do love McCarthy's writing itself. I mean, even if it also turns out to be a bummer, at least I get some of that sweet Cormac McCarthy writing, because it's great. All right, switching gears a little bit again. This is Who Fears Death by Nnedi Okorafor, and from what I understand, it's like a post-apocalyptic Africa, and there is a child born of rape, sadly, who exhibits these magical abilities, and then she is hunted by some force. Someone's trying to kill her. So I'll kind of start here at the end. It says, desperate to elude her would-be murderer and to understand her own nature, she embarks on a journey in which she grapples with nature, tradition, history, true love, and the spiritual mysteries of her culture, and ultimately learns why she was given the name she bears, Who Fears Death. It sounds heavy. It sounds like a heavy read, but I'm looking forward to it. So we'll see. All right, and the last one I have today is one that might be of interest to people who maybe typically read fantasy but want to step into literary fiction. I don't know. Obviously, I haven't read it yet, but we'll see. Is The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay by Michael Chabon. So I read Chabon's Yiddish Policeman's Union, which was kind of a genre book. It actually, oddly enough, won the Hugo Award. That one's kind of an alternate timeline noir set in Sitka, Alaska. Really enjoyed it. I think he played into the noir thing in a good way, but I think his writing style kind of mirrored that noir aesthetic a little bit more. So this, I'm looking forward to kind of seeing more of his usual writing style, if that makes sense. But this one won the Pulitzer Prize. Is about two cousins who, one of them is an escape artist, and there is the kind of golden age of comics going on, so they're looking to cash in on that craze. Beyond that, that's all I know. It's a pretty large book. It looks like it's about 700 pages, so I'm sure there's a lot more going on. They have hailed it as Chabon's magnum opus. So yeah, looking forward to Cavalier and Clay. So that is it. Those are loosely the books I want to get to this quarter. Let me know if you've read any of these. Let me know what you thought of them. Maybe you're like, those are all terrible picks, and you can tell me why. But yeah, let me know what you think and if you plan on picking any of them up. And with that, I will bid you all adieu.